D2, feedback form. That is also very important. We have D1, attendance sheet for class. All the members in the class, you must account for their attendance to DL classes. Then attendance for school, how we are doing as a school, also is in Form D2. This is the frontage of the LPS A1. You know, previous we have seen glimpses of it, but they had filled in. And so you will see that it is labeled Form A1, Form 1A, Learning Progress Sheet for class. This form should be completed by B2, B3, B4, B5, and B6 class teachers at the end of every assessment. Remember, you put in the details of the assessment on this form. It is the grade teacher who conducts assessment and who should fill this. So I am class 2 teacher. I am the one who will conduct assessment come next week, Monday. At the end of my assessment conduct, the details, I put them here. So my name as a teacher will come, the class 2, class 3, class 4. My phone number will be there in case of any need. We contact you so you can clarify issues for us. How many learners are in the classroom? You put it there. Indeed, when we came round, we noticed that some of the classes are very large, others too, quite manageable. In both cases, we need to put in the details. Now, when you have done it, the learner's surname first. At one point, I saw that the first names were preceding that one. That means we didn't take time to observe what we have to do. So please take note and do that for us. Learner's first name comes in the second column, and then age, gender, male or female. And then we noticed some of you had grouped females before males, and then vice versa at certain points. But they are all learners. However you do it, only indicates that so and so is a boy, so and so is a girl. Then, according to their performance, you put in beginner, letter, word, paragraph, story, level in English, and beginner after a digit, 2 digits, 3 digits, cannot, and then mathematics level as well. It is possible that a learner who is placed in level 3 in language may be placed in level 1 in mathematics. It is not extraordinary. That means the learner may not be performing at a grade level because she lacks some foundational skills, hence this DL. Form A, I've said all that there are to say. This is a summation of what should happen to Form A. When you get the videos, study them one after the other. That's why we are doing them in bits for your advantage. This is Form A2. I've still spoken about it. It is supposed to be filled by the head teacher. So head teachers who are not on this webinar, we will catch you. We have Form B1, lesson or class observation sheet. This gives detail of what actually happens during the intervention implementation stage, when we have finished assessment and we have put them into their diamond, jewel, etc. groups, and excited about whatever they are doing. Oh, what happens will happen here. So head teacher, you will fill it and help us get information, what the classes are doing, the number of hours we should spend, what goes into what we are doing before we are able to report deeply. You will get it. It's actually on Telegram. You can go there and have a good look at it. And so this one too must be filled by the CISO or head teacher. If the CISO does not come around on the day, the head teacher could step in for the CISO. CISOs must also be on this webinar. We have the feedback form. This feedback form brings feedback to headquarters and our sponsors for this program. Don't take it for granted. Whatever information you put here tells what you are doing in your school or in your community. Be mindful and do the right thing. So that one too is filled by the head teacher or even the CISO. That is any one of them. It is filled after lesson has been observed. So they will come and see what you are doing before they input that form. If nobody has come and you fail it, you are likely putting the wrong information. So be mindful. Then we have the attendance sheet for class. This attendance sheet should have names of all learners. So when and as they come for the DL classes, you take for their attendance. It is filled by the DL teacher. Remember, there's a difference between the DL teacher and the grade teacher. I am class 6 teacher. When it is time for DL, maybe I will teach diamond class in lower primary. So that means I'm different from my status as class 6 teacher. Take note. And we have the attendance sheet for school. That involves attendance of teachers and learners as well. Each teacher will have a code. And notice that if you are not in class, nobody will mark you for being present. Take notes. This is also filled by the curriculum lead or the head teacher. Remember, we have people watching us as we watch our learners, but God watches all of us. That is the name Jessica. Take note. If you have Jessica in your class, the name means God is watching. At this point, I think that I'll give room for questioning. So as many questions as you have, as many comments as you have, addition, etc., please type in the chat box now. Type in the chat box now. We are open here to help us all interact and answer our questions together. My name has been and is Kukwa and Robertson. I salute.